This time, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detects a group of Russian soldiers transporting supplies near the edge of a forest belt along the front line. As the sound of the drone begins echoing overhead, the soldiers scatter in different directions, leaving the supplies behind before they can continue moving them deeper into the position. Instead of pursuing the retreating troops, the drone operator focuses on the supplies left behind. Moments later, ammunition is released onto the stockpile below, triggering a fire that rapidly spreads through the equipment and provisions. Several minutes later, after much of the material appears heavily damaged by the flames, a Russian soldier returns to the position and attempts to extinguish the fire. He appears determined to recover what remains, likely recognizing the importance of the supplies for nearby units. However, the effort proves unsuccessful as the fire continues spreading beyond control. After several failed attempts, the soldier eventually stops, exhausted, and looks upward toward the Ukrainian drone still observing the area from above. This time the intense sequence unfolds across a field of tall grass in the Zaparajia direction, where a Ukrainian drone engages in a prolonged pursuit with a Russian soldier, moving through an abandoned agricultural sector. After spotting the aircraft overhead, the soldier immediately attempts to flee across the field. The drone continues tracking from behind without immediately engaging, maintaining constant pressure from above. Despite the continued presence of the drone, the soldier keeps moving through the grass in an attempt to escape. As the drone closes the remaining distance, the situation escalates, and an object is thrown toward the approaching aircraft, resulting in a sudden blast near the drone's path. The war in Ukraine is still ongoing. May 20, 2026. Ukraine's 57th Separate Motorized Infantry Brigade, Donetsk region. A group of Russian soldiers is spotted moving through a ruined sector in the Avdiivka direction before dispersing among damaged structures and debris. Moments later, a Ukrainian drone arrives above the area and begins scanning carefully for exact positions. After a short search, the drone identifies one Russian soldier standing completely motionless beside the rubble. He appears to believe that remaining still will help him avoid detection from above. The assumption proves incorrect. The drone maintains visual confirmation, adjusts its approach, and continues closing in under steady aerial surveillance. A Russian soldier is surrounded by multiple Ukrainian drones while attempting to respond from an exposed position. As he focuses on one aircraft approaching from the front, another drone circles behind him and rapidly closes in on his location. Nearby, a second Ukrainian drone scans through dense brush and detects another Russian soldier concealed inside the vegetation. The hidden position remains unnoticed until the aircraft begins its final approach. Only then does the soldier react in panic, realizing the concealment has already failed under continuous aerial surveillance. This time, the Russian soldier ignored a drone lying in wait on the ground and approached to retrieve his weapon. The moment he moved close to the device, the drone activated, triggering an explosion near the position. A Russian soldier is seen asleep in a frontline position. By the time he opens his eyes, an FPV drone is already overhead. There is little opportunity to react or move to safety. In this footage, another Russian soldier became the observation of a drone observation while sleeping among the rubble. In the Konstantinivka direction, mobile fire groups from Ukraine's Predator Brigade demonstrated coordinated rifle fire tactics used to intercept multiple Russian Molniya drones attempting to enter controlled airspace near frontline positions. According to released footage, Predator Brigade units carried out repeated operations observation Russian drones conducting reconnaissance flights or preparing for observation missions above contested sectors. The recordings show how aerial movement can quickly become exposed once defensive teams establish visual contact and coordinate fire from the ground. Several sequences capture Russian drones maneuvering at low altitude while Ukrainian teams track them carefully before opening fire with controlled bursts. The footage highlights the growing tactical challenges faced by drones operating without sufficient electronic protection, coordinated support, or reliable air cover under constant battlefield surveillance. Across active sectors, the increasing use of mobile anti-drone teams continues shaping the aerial contest taking place above the front line. This footage captures another tense moment on the front line. While conducting reconnaissance, a Ukrainian 414th Magwar Birds FPV drone operator reportedly spotted a lone Russian soldier moving across open ground. The drone quickly maneuvered toward his position. Instead of firing his weapon, the soldier threw it directly toward the approaching FPV drone. Whether the reaction was caused by panic or a lack of ammunition remains unclear. Despite the attempt, the soldier was unable to avoid the engagement. This footage captures one of the most dramatic moments on the front line. A Russian soldier emerged from the bushes and came into view of a drone operated by Ukraine's 33rd Air Assault Brigade, signaling that he wanted to surrender. Using hand gestures, he indicated that there were two of them. Moments later, both soldiers stepped out unarmed and clearly showed their intention to surrender. Their surrender was accepted. 37 Russian drones were intercepted in a single 24-hour period. Kimra Unit, 105th Border Guard Detachment, Sting interceptors operated through one of Russia's largest drone attacks of this war. Day and night, continuously, using both digital and analog systems without pause. 37 drones that were heading toward their intended observation were neutralized before reaching them. When a single border guard unit intercepts 37 drones in 24 hours, does this now represent one of the most critical defensive roles on this front? Footage circulating from the frontline reportedly shows a small Ukrainian FPV drone tracking a Russian soldier who had taken cover inside a damaged building. According to reports, the individual attempted to hide in a closet while carrying what appeared to be a saber-style weapon. The drone operator continued aerial surveillance inside the structure, demonstrating the growing use of compact FPV systems in close-quarters reconnaissance and frontline operations.